Well, that weather alert day goes all the way through today and right on into tomorrow morning, but there have been a few tweaks that we've noticed with some of the newest data coming in this morning. And again, not quite as much moisture to work with, and that means we're going to see a little bit less in terms of the snowfall amounts. That doesn't mean it's going to be any less impactful, just means that you're going to be measuring a little bit less as we get into this afternoon. We've got some warmer temperatures on the way. I'll show you where those are at, but here's the latest look at FUTURETRACK, and we've been dealing with some freezing drizzle for the better part of this morning. I think that stays with us as we get at least into the next hour or two, but once we get toward the mid to late morning hours, that's when we're going to see some more of that sleet swiping some of our southernmost counties. Again, kind of bisecting a good portion of mid-Missouri, really kind of roughly mimicking Highway 54 again and off toward the south. I think that's where we see the heaviest of this, and that's where we're going to be seeing the worst in terms of the road conditions. But going into this afternoon, we're not done just yet. North of there, still going to be dealing with some light snow as we go all the way through this afternoon and likely into this evening before those winds start to pick up, and we'll kind of shove off some of that snow off toward the east later on tonight. By midnight, again, we should be done with this system. Now, in terms of snowfall amounts, again, most of us will end up around an inch. Some of those higher end amounts could be approaching 2 inches in some localized spots. I think most of us, what's more concerning is going to be the sleet, where we see that moving in here into the mid to late morning hours, and that's going to be coming down, again, a little bit heavier, so it comes down quicker and it's going to be impacting those roadways faster. We could be talking about a half an inch of some of that sleet on top of what's already out there. Road conditions, though, again, I think initially it's going to be snowing slow enough that we can at least take some of that as we get north of Highway 54, but eventually that'll start to, again, impact those roadways as well for all of us into tonight. So that's why we have that weather alert day going into tomorrow morning. Overnight lows down into the teens. We'll likely be stuck with whatever we deal with into this evening tomorrow morning as well before we can get a little more sunshine on the situation. And look what it does. We're back to near freezing tomorrow. Not a huge improvement, but here come the improvements. Saturday into Sunday, we're back into the 40s to the low 50s to the upper 50s by next week, nearing 60 degrees by the middle of next week.